What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Predictions time for Ireland versus Scotland taking place this weekend in Murrayfield. Holy cow, this is going to be one hell of a battle. Round 2 of the Six Nations is upon us and it's going by too fast, but what a game we have in store for us. We have a wounded Irish squad that were defeated last week by a strong English squad. They are going to be wanting revenge. We had a strong Scottish side beating the Italians, getting a bonus point victory, and who are current log leaders. They are going to want to also continue that current form that they showed. Both teams have been on a roller coaster before this last week's game. They've been doing well. We all know the accolades of Ireland, having beaten the All Blacks, having won the Grand Slam last year. They have been on fire. Their players, the list of players is absolutely fantastic. The quality within that squad is brilliant. Scotland also, they've been had their ups and downs, but they've been on a good journey at the moment, and they are looking strong. They're looking like they are hungry for an upset. They're hungry for victory. They're hungry for a change. And when I say a change, they're wanting to prove the critics wrong. They're wanting to better their campaign than what they did last year. I mean, they were third last year, which is the best in quite a number of years. They're going to want to better that this year. And we're better than beating the Irish, if possible, this weekend. I mean, anything's possible, I always say, but it's going to be one hell of an encounter. Ireland are going to be wounded. They're going to want to prove everyone wrong, the doubters now. There's been people who are saying Ireland's done and dusted, they peaked too soon. I think that's utter bull. Look at the squad. Look at the capability of what that squad can do. Look at what they've achieved in the past year. You cannot write them off from one game against the English. Yes, they were defeated. Yes, the English were strong. But Ireland are still there, and they can do such great things with the squad they have. Remember, they've got the World Rugby Player of the Year. Yes, he didn't have a great game last week, but he's going to want to redeem himself and play stronger rugby. You got Conor Murray, first time I think in a long time where I've seen these two not gel together. Conor Murray and Johnny Sexton, for me, are one of the strongest pairings in world rugby, and I just think that yes, they had an off week last week. I think this week they're going to have a better week and show a lot of strength, show a lot of talent, and really prove their critics wrong, really prove their fans right, the ones who still believe in them, and show the Irish public what they're capable, show the world what they're capable of, and they're going to want to come back with a bang. But you've got to get through a powerful Scottish squad, a passionate Scottish squad, a squad that are wanting to do something different, a squad that are wanting to prove the critics also wrong, a squad that has the likes of Laidlaw, whose experience in that squad is so brilliant. Is the talent that man offers, not only as a scrum half, but as a leader, as a kicker. It's pure class. He is going to need to take that team to the next level. I quote what he said last week: we played well, but there are things that we need to improve on. Gregor Townsend said he's pleased with the result, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order to be able to beat teams like Ireland, England, Wales. So it's going to be one heck of a contest, and they're going to need to be on form. If Scotland can play like they played in that first half and bring that dominance with them against the Irish, they can do it. They can do it. They just need to be strong, clever, and careful. They've got to watch that defence. They've got to watch their attacking skills, because the attacking from the Irish is immense, and the defence is strong too. So they need to make sure they are alert so that they can achieve what the goals that have been set out by Townsend, by the rest of the coaching staff. It's an important fixture that they're going to need to really focus on in order to get the results that they are wanting. Now you got Finn Russell, who I think had an outstanding game last weekend. His tactical kicking to Blair was phenomenal. Blair scoring a hat-trick. I mean, already there's talks, can he beat Jacob Stockdale's record of the most tries last year? Definitely possible. He's already scored 3. And if he's on alert, and if he's got that confidence that he had from last weekend, he can definitely take that record. And he's playing against the man himself this weekend, and that's why this game for me is such a big one. Yes, France and England is an important one, but this one is going to be a real interesting one, because the Irish will want to prove a point. The Irish will want to show that they're still here to fight and to play their hearts out, but the Scottish as well will be wanting to show what they're capable of, and with the squad formations that these two teams have, it is truly immense, and they need to be on point going forward. And I mean, it's going to be an absolute cracker. Johnny Sexton, Conor Murray are the key for me for Ireland. They need to be on point. If they're on point, then it's going to be a tough game. But then you got Finn and you got Laidlaw. They also experience. I mean, Laidlaw's been around for many years now. He knows this team. He knows his opponents. So he will also be alert and ready for the challenges ahead of him. But he needs to be strong. Stuart Hogg for Scotland, one of the best fullbacks in world rugby. He scored a great try last weekend. He's going to need to be just as powerful in the back line. He's going to need to be aware of the gaps. He needs to be aware of the skills, because Stockdale could run past him and score a try. They need to be on alert. Now, obviously, Ireland have a few injuries to be concerned about. I think Ringrose is out. So there's a few things that we'll be worried about, or they'll be worried about going forward to this game, but they'd have the capability. You've still got Healy, you still got Best, you still got Furlong, you still got Ryan, you still got Omani. Those names alone scare the shit out of opponents, because they are so bloody brilliant. So, I mean, all those guys, they're a talented bunch. So the Scottish team needs to be alert, ready, prepared, because if they're not, they're going to get it handed to them. If we look at the last fixtures, now I remember myself saying this last year. I said, and I was wrong, I said there was going to be a Grand Slam. There wasn't going to be a Grand Slam last year, and I said the game that Ireland are going to lose is against Scotland. And now this game is happening again, and what a encounter it's going to be. If we look at the last 5 games that these two teams have played each other, we've had last year in Ireland 28-8. That was a shock defeat for me. I really thought the Scots were going to be a lot stronger, a lot more confident, a lot more determined, because we all know what they're capable of. So they need to really set their goals straight and get things right going forward with this. They are back at home this weekend, so they have every opportunity of scaring the Irish. If we go back 2 years ago, 2017, on the 4th of Feb, Scotland beat Ireland 27-22. That is the result Scotland needs to be thinking of. Last time at home, we beat them. Can we do it again? If they had the right attitude, of course they can. In 2016, 35-25 victory to Ireland in Dublin. Then we go 10-40 in Scotland, 21st of March 2015. So that was a smashing. Then 26-6 in 2014. So 2015 and 2014 were not great years for Scotland. They were getting dominated at those times, but we've seen the improvement. I mean, look, 35-25, a victory, 27-22 in 2017, and then last year's game was just shocking. I was very disappointed in that. So there are positive results for Scotland that can really take them to this game, and if they have the right coach, well, mindset, not coach, they've got a brilliant coach, but if they have the right mindset and take the advantage of the victory last week and work on Ireland's weakness points from last week against England and bring that together, they can definitely form a plan, a game set plan, in order to beat the Scots, beat the Irish. But they need to be focused, and they need, and I can't stress this enough, play an 80-minute game. If you don't play an 80-minute game, you're going to get clapped. Straightforward. The Irish are known for playing a great game, and a full game too. We saw them beat France last year in the dying 82nd minute. Scotland last week allowed Italy to score tries in the last 10 minutes. That cannot be allowed this weekend. They need to be focused. They need to be ready. They need to be strong in every aspect of the game. Because if they don't, they're gone. So that brings me to the predictions of this weekend's game. Now, I've got a soft spot for both these teams, as I have both Irish blood and Scottish blood. Dad born in Scotland, grandfather that I never met, but he's still family, born in Ireland, so the blood's there. Both got so much respect and love for the fans from these both great nations, so it's a hard prediction for me. But judging from where I see these two teams at the moment, it is tough. But one team is wounded, one team's the second best in the world, one team could lose that title if they don't pick up a victory this weekend or don't score a try. So for me, I'm going for that team and saying Ireland to win this game by 7 or more points. It's going to be close, it's going to be tight, but I think the Irish have it in them to do it. They're going to bounce back and show why they are the team to beat and why people should still be talking about them. So that's it. Ireland to win by more than 7 points. Should be a good game. I'm hoping the Scots put up a good fight and come up close against Ireland. It's going to be epic. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on the bell notifications, and I'll see you real soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.